Alright, so we're gonna make some Plarn. We have a grocery bag, and it helps to use all the same type, at least in one line at a time, so that the width and the weight of the bag is the same. We're going to go ahead and pull that, flatten it, fold it in half, fold that in half again, and then one more time. And we are going to cut the handles and the base off. The base is trash. And let's keep a hold of these handles, so you'll be using them later. Plus with the rope. Now, this is where Plarn and rope come different. The Plarn can be from 1 centimeter to 1 inch, and the rope should be thicker. So let's go ahead and do the width for the rope. And I'm going to do about 2 inches. Use this piece as a guide for the next one. Alright, and these will come apart to nice little loops. Now for width and the rope, we're going to put the loops together so that they are one piece. Alright, and we're going to need 3 sets, so we're going to grab my other one so that we can braid them. Okay, we got our 3, and this is where these handles come in. So we're going to take one handle, and we're going to put them all together onto one handle. We're going to tie that so they stay all together. And tie this end to a loop. Alright. Now, see those 2s that we have? They need to stay together. So we're going to take our handles again, cut that in half. Take our groups of 2, stretch them till they're straight, and tie them off. This way everything stays together. No problem. Alright, and now we're going to braid them together to start our rope. Okay, so now we need to braid together our pieces. You're going to need to fasten one end to keep things tight. I've used toes, backs of chairs, a safety pin, and your pants. The basic idea is you got to keep that end tight so you have 2 hands free to keep the braid as even as possible. So, just do a basic 3 braid. Go right over left, left over right, right over left, left over right. And we're going to want to keep these as straight as possible so they don't tangle. And we can either do a tight braid or a loose braid. I'm going to do a tight braid. Just keep in mind that a tight braid will make your rope smaller and more firm. A loose braid will make it a little bit wider and easier to pierce if you're going to sew pieces together. Alright, when you get about an inch from the end, you're going to want to grab another one of those handles, or handle pieces, and we're going to tie the end so it doesn't come unbraided. Keep it flat. And then we're going to add more of those pieces that we made. We're going to untie the end. Put that tie to the side. And this is where we're going to extend our rope. You take both ends of the loop in that one strand. You're going to take both of the next one. You're going to pass the one through the other, and when its loop end comes out, you're going to take the bottom of it up and through, and then you're going to pull it tight till you have a continuous strand there. Nice tight knot. And then you're going to take that end again, and you're going to tie this end. And then you repeat that for each strand. You've done all your braiding, you've looped on all the ends, and now you want to finish off. You want to tie off the end so that you can just have one piece of rope. So we're going to take off our end tie, and we're going to try to braid this as tiny as we can, and then put another tie, so we do not want it to unbraid while we're finishing off. And we grab another end, we open up the loop ends, if we can get them to, there we go. And we're going to pass this piece through all the loops of all the strands. It's going to be a little tricky. Alright, so we pass through all the ends. We're going to pull in a little bit. And we're going to tie a knot, a good solid knot. We're going to untie our end. And if that's not tight enough, you can work down the braid, or you can braid it a little tighter. Make it look a little nicer. But once you're satisfied with how it looks, you'll take some scissors, you'll cut off the ends of your tie. And then you can cut or untie that holding piece. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, there we go. And there you have your length of rope.